Hello! I've not done a video for a while. Welcome back. Back? Yeah, I'm still painting. I'm still doing stuff. It's just normally the kids are here and I can't do our video. But what do we got here? We have Lunar, attack on Zvezda13. Now, if I recall, I think Zvezda is star. And 13 is something like Trinatstadt. So yes, so it's Zvezda Trinatstadt or star 13. But they kind of mixed it all in there. Anyway, where should we go with this? Well, like any of my reviews, they are incredibly honest. They are non-sponsored. But I like the product, so I'm going to do it. So I'm going to show you what we got. I'm going to flip the box. This is it's an expansion. I'm going to show you the sides. No one ever shows you the sides of boxes, do they? Probably because they're not ready. Look at that. How exciting is that bit? It's my favourite. They could have put a ruler on there, couldn't they? Nope. Anyway, so this is attack on. I'm going to say star 13. Attack on star 13. Doesn't sound as cool, does it? No. Anyway. So here we go. So you got some models in here. I shall talk about them a little bit. Some cards which I haven't actually looked at yet. And we have these card bits here, which are so you can do some of the missions. With the original starter kit, the starter set, you didn't get anything like that. So you kind of had to make the bits yourself or make your own tokens and stuff. So this is quite a nice little addition, really. It's a nice little set, gives you 2 extra guys for each force. If you've got the new starter set, you get 3 guys, which then, obviously 2 plus 3 equals 5. So you've got 5 guys to do the bigger missions. So it is really an extension, I would say, to the starter box. So get your starter box, have a few games, get this, and you can kind of explore bigger forces and then sort of get a bit more into it. But yes. So I could read all that to you, or I could just say, look, pause the screen, read that yourself. Isn't that easier? There you are. Okay, so we're going to open it up. Now, I had this for a little while. My box is falling apart a bit. We're going to pretend my box hasn't fallen apart a bit. We're going to open it up properly from the top. So, I'm going to talk about the models last. I'm going to take all these bits out here. Because you want the models. And I want the playtime. Right. Voila. Okay, so we have our card deck. We have our astronauts. We have our mission files. To go for a little bit. And our card templates. Now, I'm not really had a proper look at these, so I have opened it, but not had a proper go into it. So here we go. So, as you can see, they are single-sided counters, so it's not double-sided. So what do we have here? We have a crater. Pretty good. And then we got some, what I would say is bits of spaceship wreckage. And how easy are they to pop out? Oh, look at that. Just like that. Nice and easy to pop out. So that's good. So solar panel. We've got some cargo here. So some supplies possibly. And then we've got this here, which is a flag. Looks like, so that's good. Yeah, all bits for these missions. And then you got this here, which is the little Russian moon base. Kind of, this is the portal here. That's a little window, so you can get a bit of a suntan, and then it goes underground to protect you from the radiation. Okay, pretty good. So, we should probably talk about this a bit. We have the astronaut cards and these. So we're going to look at the astronauts here. Just so you know what you get. Now, in the... Oh, sorry, my computer's making lots of funny noises. Why does it do that? It's quiet all day. As soon as you try and do something, it makes some funny noises. Pop. Okay, we're back. So, got the NASA Astronaut Medical Specialist. Now, if you've got the starter box, you get some cards with that for a generalist and a leader. And another one, I can't remember what the other one is. But anyway. So this completes your force effectively, all the cards you need with the new card type. So you've got a medical specialist, a tech specialist, a mission specialist, and another generalist, another generalist, another generalist, and then we go up to the USSR, the Ruskies. So we have got a medical specialist, a tech specialist, a mission specialist, a generalist, and a generalist. So, cost-wise, they're all 4. So this number here is your cost and how much oxygen they have at the same time. So they're all... Oh, there's a 3 here. Aha, that's a NASA one. So you've got some NASA ones here with... Oh, that's changed. Okay, I'm sure that's changed. So we've got NASA for free, for free, for free. Interesting. Now, I might be remembering this wrong, but I thought the NASA and the Russians were the same in cost. But it looks like that the Russians, there's a few still 4s here for the Americans. I didn't think they had some 3s before, so I might have to do another video comparing the new and the old. But that's quite interesting. Okay. So that's quite good. Because I did find that maybe it's just because I never put the free oxygen ones. Maybe I only took the expensive ones. I always found that the Americans were outclassed by the Russians. I mean, the Americans are a bit better, but the Russians just had the extra bit of armour on and a bit tougher. So here we got the Lunar Expanded Weapons and Items deck. Now you can get this separate on the website, so you don't have to get the Attack on Star 13. Ah, I hate this stuff. I really do. Why do they do it? Why? It must cost them money. And I've got to take it off and throw it away. Don't do it. Look, it's pretty firm. Look, it's not going to come out by accident. You know? I can't get it off. As the actress said to the bishop. Right, okay. If I put the cards inside in more wrapping thing, I'm going to scream. Well, they haven't. Thank God for that. Okay, so here we have lots of bits of equipment. So you've got explosive charge, proximity, ultrasonic mining tools. So these are going to be a lot of ones that people were familiar with from before, but just in the new card format. So do that. Okay, so we've got the laser pistol. I do like a laser pistol. It's cheap, it's got a good range on it, and it blinds people. If you blind somebody and net them, it's quite amusing. Net rifle. Is it net rifle? Yeah. And the glue gun. Oh, the glue gun's awesome. We're going to get to that one probably. The M67 rifle. Basically, it's an assault rifle. Targeting camera. Enhanced cooling suit. Kevlar outer suit. Blast shield. Ceramic plating. Improvised buckler. Invasive adrenaline. I keep being tempted to actually take this and use it. It looks like it could be quite useful. Lunar Catrops. I've made a template for these actually, so I'm gonna have to check the rules and see if it's changed, and hopefully I can still use my own templates I made. Ballistic knife, quite fun. It's rare, melee, ranged and cutting now. I always thought it was Russian only before, so looks like anyone can use that now. The flag is rare and melee. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? They've got the American and then they got one that's Russian. So, I mean, it makes no difference which one you take, but they both got exactly the same rules. Yeah, that's quite good. Quite thematic. I think that they actually just bothered to do that. Impact drill. Improvised mass shotgun, pretty cool. Gloves. Adhesive rifle, that's one I like, the glue gun. There's only one card of that there. Interesting. Reserve tanks, lunar flares. So this is good. So they got this card in here. This is for the big sniper rifle, but it's carried by one of the drones from the drone set. And the drone set had the card for the drone, but not the weapon. That may have changed by now. But really good. If you're playing ESA, you definitely want that drone set and the drone with this gun, because it just makes up your oxygen amount and fills your points really nicely. Resin patch, auto dim visor, and automatically dims, that's good. Shrapnel shotgun, mass free, 18 credits. You're gonna not be using that one to begin with. Standard knife, survival rifle, interesting. A shotgun, oh, it's a shotgun basically. Okay, fine. Hang on, didn't we have a shotgun here before? Didn't we have a shotgun? Oh, I lost it now. I lost it many years ago. I'm going to leave one of those out and try and find the other shotgun. Duct tape. So if you've got any ducts to stick to buildings. Right, where's that? Where's that cool gun gone? Improvised mass shotgun. Sorry, I need to compare these two. Survival rifle. I can't remember the survival rifle from before. Maybe that's a new one. So you've got shotgun. This gun has 3 single-use barrels loaded with 2 shotgun shells and a single rifle bullet before. Okay, this definitely didn't exist before, I'm pretty sure. Before the comp roll, the player must declare which barrel they are firing. Buckshot. Shotgun shells fire in a 1-inch wide line and hit any units within range unless they have heavy cover from the shooter due to terrain and other units. So you got shotguns 4+ piercing, 5-inch range, ammo 2. And then you got the rifle bit, which is a 6+ piercing, 8-inch range, ammo 1. That's pretty good. I mean, really, you're going to be using the rifle first, and then you're going to make your distance with the enemy and get in there. That's actually quite a nice little that was a nice little surprise in there. So yeah, that was pretty good. Let's go and get this packet and put these back in. Okay, it's quite nice to keep them as well. Quite a nice way to keep it. I've got a book I use to keep all my cards in. So next up is we've got the missions, part 1, part 2, and this one's part 3. Now I really like this because you can put these on a tape. Well, you could put them on a tape if this was the other way up. Look, I tell you to be honest, it should have been the other way up. Look, I put them on the table and it's like that. That's weird. It's upside down. I suppose it's the moon, it doesn't matter, but still. Look, it's the wrong way up. Maybe you... I guess you got your official move. Actually, they still could have done it the other way up, in my mind. Anyway, It's an interesting thing because I don't know what I read the descriptions on the website, and it didn't say anything about a book or anything like that. Everything as it suggested came as suggested. I was just expecting a little book with it. I don't know why, but we got these cards. I would have preferred a little book, but the cards are pretty cool. So the cards are more free missions that you play as a little kind of scenario thing with your friend. I get the feeling it's more really just for introducing people to the game. So if you want to sort of get some missions going that are not part of a big campaign, which I've done before, it's the way. It's a really good way of doing it, actually. And you also get a few more bits on the table as well. So for example, on this one here, you've got the NASA players got 20 oxygen and 30 credits. That's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. So you are going to need all 5 models for that. So from the starter set and from the attack on Star 13. This one here is game 20 and 30. The next one is mad. So you got 20 oxygen for the both sides, and there's no credit limit. Everyone's gonna have a sniper rifle or shotguns and stuff. Is this gonna be mission free? Is gonna be mad, but really good fun actually. If you just want a couple of friends, you got your games club, and you just want to get a game going down there, introduce it to them. Let them pick one of these. I'd say leave part 3. Yeah, let them pick what they want, or even just, yeah. The thing is, with 30 credits, it was 30 credits, wasn't it? 20 oxygen, 30 credits. That is a lot of stuff, because most of us that have been playing the smaller campaigns are used to smaller forces than that to begin with, so it takes a long time to build up to that. So that's quite good. Now, the models. That's what I want to know about. There's the models, isn't it? It's all about the toys. So, the toys come on a sprue, like this. It's 3D printed, I believe. I'm going to say I believe. I'm pretty sure it's 3D printed. I'm sure they said it was. Really nice. You can see from this, it's a flexible resin as well. So, you haven't got your brittle resin that you'd expect. I'm going to try and do a snap test, okay? So now mine came to Germany from America. It probably spent about 10 days to 14 days in America, and then 12 hours going from the top of Germany to the bottom of Germany. So don't ask. I don't know why it takes so long in America to get around to an airport, but I guess that's why. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to do a snap test. So a couple of mine came off the sprue on transport, but that's fine. It wasn't a big issue. Didn't cause any problems or nightmares or anything, so that's good. Right, let's see. I haven't actually tried. This is just from transport. So I'm going to try and snap it. Let's see how far it goes to snap. It's going to snap, isn't it? It's got to, because it's a 3D print. Look at that. Look at that. And it snapped. Now, to be fair, if that was plastic, it might have snapped there, or at least it had been permanently deformed. When I took mine off, so some came off in the packaging on the way to me, just because it had a hard life. But when I did come to take them off, I actually, because I do a bit of 3D printing myself anyway, I just put it in some hot water for a bit, just to soften it up. And this gets really soft. I don't think you need to soften it up really. I'd say that just be very careful with some clippers and snip it off maybe. So just treat it with some respect. You don't have to have kid gloves or anything, but don't go in like a walrus, and you'll be fine. So you want to look at the models, don't we? So we go for Russian, or are we going to go for the American first? All right, let's find out. Odds, the Russians, evens, the Americans. got a free, it's the Russians first. Okay, so I've built them and I painted them. I've done a video on how I do my visors. So, and they're nice little models. So, the majority of them are all one piece. So, which is really good. Previously, they've been kits, but the kits are a bit of a nightmare, not to build, but to explain to new players that the game's not WYSIWYG. So the models just represent people. That's it. They're just who they are. It's not what they have so much. But this guy's got cool little magazines on the sides. I did those green just to sort of give it a bit of a colour mix. And then the other guy with the flag. How cool is he? Look at him. He's got a ballistic vest on. He's got a bit of ballistic on his arm. So I kind of just did that as like just some Russian green. Again, really nice minis. I actually really like this move that they've made away from the multi-part to the more what would you call it? Single pose. So right, and then I'm going to be those in case you want to look at them whilst I'm looking at the others. You might go, I don't want to look at the Americans. So this is the Americans. So this guy here has got the camera on his chest. And he's got it looks like the assault rifle. Yeah, the assault rifle. So, again, really nice. Trying to know if the gun was separate. I think the gun arm was separate on this one. Oh, sorry, gun arm was separate on this one, I think. And then this has got the kind of the mining knife, the mining cutter, and the shield. So I did the shield really simple, just to sort of get it done. I found a little decal from some World War II kits, just to go on there. I didn't go to Captain America, but yeah, nice. Bases are just some textured paint, neutral grey, and then a dry brush over the top with some sort of, I think it's called Longbeard grey dry brush paint. But those are the models, and yeah, I really like them. Good size as well. I forgot to take measure here. I probably haven't. I'm never that organised. But there we are. So let us know what you think. Any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll give you an honest answer. Thank you for watching. I hope this gives you a better idea of what's inside Lunar Attack on Zvezda13 or Star 13. Right, cheerios, thanks for watching.